Hello everyone, welcome to another math class. Today we'll be learning about addition and subtraction of whole numbers less than 20. Addition and subtraction of whole numbers less than 20. When we say whole numbers, we're talking about numbers that are not fraction. They are not broken, they are complete, whole numbers. Okay, so the first method we're going to look at here is a method of number line, using number line to add numbers or using number line to subtract numbers. Okay, what do we mean by number line? This is a case, an example of number line. Okay, in a line, just a line like this that is graded equally. Now, a number line can be from 0 to 10. A number line can be from 0 to 20, it can be from 0 to 100. It just depends on what it is needed for. So the number line we're using here is from 0 to 20, okay? Because we are looking at numbers less than 20. So we just consider it up to maybe 19, since it's numbers less than 20. That's what we have in the curriculum. Okay, so this is your number line. One important thing you need to take note of when you are trying to create your own number line is that the numbers are spaced out equally. All these numbers have equal spacing. Now you do one here, then you leave a big gap and write 2. No, all the numbers must be equally spaced out. So how do you use number line to add? So first of all, for addition, let's see how it works. For addition, or let me put it down here, sorry, addition, can always erase and all right, so let me take this off. Okay, so for addition, assuming we have two numbers like let's say add 14 and 3. Add 14 and 3 together, or add 3 to 14, whichever way it goes is the same thing. Now if you have something like this, which can also be written as 14 plus 3, this is the mathematical representation. Okay, so if you are asked to add 14 and 3 together, or it's simply written like this, it means the same thing. Now how do you use number line to add these two numbers? How do you use the number line? Remember, there is a method I am sure you have been taught about that one, where you keep the bigger number in your head and you count on with the smaller numbers on your fingers. Like 14 in my head, 3 on my fingers, then you do 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm sure you're used to that. Okay, so number line is another method you can use. So how do you do this? Take note of where your 14 is. So this is where 14 is, right? And it says 14 plus 3. So what you simply do is, from that point of 14, you move 3 steps forward, because the number you are adding to 14 is 3. So from 14, you move 3 steps forward. So how do you do it? 1, 2, 3. So we are landing at the point 17. That means 14 plus 3 is 17. Interesting, isn't it? I'm sure. Yeah, I love this method. So let's take another example. Maybe... All right, let's use 8 plus 7, okay? 8 plus 7. So, again, you mark where your 8 is. This is the A point, right? And what do you do to get your 8 plus 7? Since you have taken note of the point 8, you count 7 steps from that point forward. From the point of 8, you move forward, counting 7 steps. So let's go. So here is 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, 6 steps, and 7 steps. Now the 7th step ends at 15. So that means that 8 plus 7 gives us 15. It's interesting, isn't it? If you want to try 2 plus 3, for instance, you can do that, okay? 2 plus 3. You can easily do that, and you know what the answer is. So let's see if we are correct. So this is a point of 2, right? Then how many steps do we need forward? 3 steps. 2 plus 3. So you have 1, 2, 3. So that means 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay? So this is your number line, and this is how you use it to do your addition. Now let's see how we use it to do our subtraction. So for subtraction, we're going to also take a look and see how it works, okay? Now what we have here as an example, example 1 is 12 minus 5. 12, take away 5. So what do? Again, take note, where is your bigger number, which is 12? That's the one you're taking away from. So take note of it, mark it. That's the point 12, right? Now you're taking away 5. In addition, remember, we moved forward. We counted moving forward. But in the case of subtraction, we're going to be counting moving backwards because we are taking away. At the end of the day, our answer is supposed to be smaller in subtraction. So we are coming backwards. We are moving backwards. So here is 12, and then we are asked to take away 5 from 12. So what do? Count 5 steps backwards, because you are taking away. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And what number is that? It lands us at 7. So 12 plus 5 gives us 7. Okay, so that's how it works. It's very simple and interesting. 7. Okay, let's take a second example. What numbers do we subtract now? Okay, let's say 19 minus 11. 19, take away 11. Let's see what we get. So mark your 19th point. That's your 19, right? So you're going to take away 11. By taking away 11, we're going to move 11 steps backwards. We are moving 11 steps backwards. Okay, sorry, let me just take this out of here so that work will be clear. Okay, so here is 7. So I can still write my subtraction here. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, so let's go. 19 minus 11, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points lands us at 8. So that means 19 take away 11 gives us 8. Should we take one more example? Okay, let's just do 6 take away 2. Let's see what that gives us. Example 3, 6 minus 2. All right, so this is the point 6. Minus 2, you move 2 steps backwards. So you have 1 step, 2 steps. So that takes us to 4. That means 6 minus 2 is 4. I hope this number line is quite straightforward. So all you need to do is just try to draw your line, number the line, make sure it's equal spacing. Depending on the numbers you are working with, you grade it that way. For instance, we're working with numbers less than 20, so we graded from 0 to 20. Okay, so what do? If you are subtracting any small number from a bigger number, take note of where the bigger number is and count steps backwards that correspond with the smaller number. For instance, 12 minus 5, take note of 12 and count 5 steps backwards. Wherever you land with your 5th step, that will be your answer. 19 minus 11, take note of your 19 and then count 11 steps backwards. Wherever you land, that is the answer. Okay? Alright, so let's quickly look at the second method, which is not so new. Okay? Here we're asked to add 8 and 7 together. 8 plus 7. So what do? You can just count your 8 units, count your 7 units. and then you add everything together, put everything together. Okay, so here count your 8 units, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and your 7 units, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So what do you do next? Add all these units together. So let's go. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So 8 plus 7 gives us 15. Okay, what if you are asked to add something like maybe 12 plus all right, let's say 12 plus 5. Now 12 is not it's a number that has tens and units. It's not all units like 8 and then 7 that you have up there. So to represent the tens part of this 12, the tens is a colon. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so this is the column for 12, and then you have 1 2. That's how we represent unit. And then for 5 it will be 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, all right, so 12 is represented like this because this one here is 110, and then this 2 is 2 units. So for unit number, that is single digit numbers, we represent them with these units, okay, when we want to count. But the tens is represented with a column. Because it's 110, we have just one column. If it's 2 tens, we have 2 columns. If it's 3, we have 3, just like that. Okay, so but just know that this column here, it represents 10 units. It's 10 units. So if we are counting, we count from 10. As we continue counting from here, we are going to continue from 11 because it's already 10. It's stacked up. Okay, so let's add. We're going to add the whole of this and this together. Okay, so here we already have 12, and then we continue 13 14 15 16 17. So 12 plus 5 gives us 17, and your 17 is represented, in case you need to do that visual representation. Okay, this is it. So this is your 17. 110, 7 units. Just to refresh our memories, I know you have done all this before, just to remind us. Okay, you can do this method, or you do the one you say 12 in my head, 5 on my fingers. So you now say 13, you continue from the number after 12. Okay, you say 13 14 15 16 17, count up to 5 places, you stop. So you're still going to get the same answer, but just showing you different ways you can do it. So whatever is convenient for you, whatever is okay with you, you stick with that. Okay, all right, for our 12, we have to do subtraction now. Let's quickly see how it works with subtraction. Take away. Here we have 12 minus 5. Remember, we said this is how we represent our tens and our units, this way. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Now remember, this column is a stack of 10 units, so we are going to break it down, okay, so that we'll be able to take away our 5 from it. Is it clear? So let's break this down. It's a stack of 10, so it's going to give us 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so it's a stack of 10 plus the 2, 12. Now we are asked to take away 5 from it. Sorry, in this case there will be no need to count your 5 units because we are going to take it away from those 12. So now we have gotten our 12 units. What do? We are going to strike out 5. We are taking away 5 from it. So we do 1 out, 2 out, 3 out, 4 out, 5 out. We strike 5 out, and then we count what is left. Whatever is left is our answer. So let's count what we have left. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we have 7 left. That means that 12 take away 5 is 7. All right, so The next example in our subtraction is 19 minus 11. 19 minus 11. So for 19, you have one stack of 10 and 9 units. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 11 is 1 10 and 1 unit. Now we're going to take away. If we are taking away, there are two ways you can do this. Okay, so the first way is, since there is 1 unit here, 1 unit here, you take away this 1 unit from this 1 unit. 1 unit goes. That's it. And then your remaining one, take it away from the 9 units. So you won't bother with this one anymore, just strike it out from here. So what will we have left here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means 19 minus 11 will give us 8. Now this is one way we can do it. Now let's look at the second way we can do that. The second way of doing it is break down your column of 10, right? The 110, break it down to units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And then your 9 units have to add that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So altogether we have 19 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now you do, for 11, since we are taking away now, we won't bother to come up with 11 the way we have done for 19. So what do we simply do? Since we are taking away, you strike out 11 from here. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have taken out 11. So what do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see we still arrive at the same answer, 8. That means 19 minus 11 gives you 8. So we just looked at these different ways of doing it so that you will have more ways of doing your addition and subtraction at this level. Okay, I hope we have learned something today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.